Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from when you're watching this. We'll see what to expect and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. We will be discussing the astrology of the week if you want to watch that next. If you want to jump right to your reading, that is fine as well. So I laid out a deck and a crystal for each group. This will be group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So for group number 1, here is the back of the deck we will be using, and here's a turquoise bracelet. For group number 2, here's the deck of the back, or the back of the deck we'll be using. Pearl blessing bracelet. And group number 3, here's the back of the deck we will be using for your reading. And this carnelian heart charm bracelet here. All right, and don't worry, we will be setting our intention for the week. Sorry, I forgot to have that ready to go, but I have a candle within reach, so we're okay. So let's anoint this candle with manifestation oil. So this is what I use every week, this anointing oil. I just put a little bit on my finger and rub it around. So while I do this, think about your intention. What is something you want to attract towards you? So I'm doing it towards you, circles clockwise. So what do you want to attract towards you? What do you want to manifest this week? What is something you would like to experience? How do you want to feel? Let's take a deep breath in and out, and state out loud or in your mind your intention for the next 7 days. All right, and set this to the side. You will see this in your reading. So we're going, we just sent that intention out to the universe. We'll let it burn all the way through. So again, this will be group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. You can pause the video if you need more time. But really see how you feel. Are you drawn to a crystal? Are you drawn to the back of the deck, or just a general feeling? If you really resonate with numbers, you can look at the timestamps below. There really is no wrong answer. Like I said, pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be both in the pinned comment and in the description. And there you'll also find a link to my website, kittyrising.com. If you are interested in a private reading and want to check out my offerings, that's all there. And there'll be a link to memberships if you want to further support the channel and get more content from me. I'm so happy you're here. Let's get started on the astrology of the week and your readings. So the astrology kind of quiet this week. We only have one big thing happening, and that's at the very end of the week. On the 17th, Venus is entering Aquarius. So the collective vibe around love, money, values, and pleasure will shift from emotional security to one more of freedom, originality, and future-focused thinking. So we're going to look at a few areas of life that Venus rules and how it shows up when it's in Aquarius. So first, love and relationships. So with Aquarius energy, there's more of a detachment energy, an authentic energy. Relationships are really going to be asked to breathe. So less possessiveness, let's more be ourselves. And attraction with others will really grow through mental connection, humor, and shared ideals. And non-traditional relationships and unconventional dynamics will feel more accepted during this time. And you may see some friendships turn romantic, or current romances that are already, or people that are already in a romantic connection may need more friendship in their relationship to survive. So there is a shadow side to this, as with everything. The shadow side could show up as emotional distancing, ghosting, or avoiding vulnerability. So Venus also rules money and values. So values during this ingress into Aquarius, it can shift to freedom, ethics, long-term impact. There could be more of an interest in tech, digital platforms, social causes, and community-based income. People may start to reject status spending and prioritize what aligns with their beliefs. And the collective conversations around fair pay, inequality, and accessibility could increase during this time. So let's look at like the social energy, our community. With Venus in Aquarius, you can see a rise in group movements, activism, and collective conversations. People really will start to feel less tolerant of outdated systems or rules. There'll be a strong urge to break patterns that feel restrictive. So you might hear people questioning or yourself questioning, why do we do it this way? And we may start to do things differently. And then last, I wanted to touch on pleasure and aesthetics. And with Aquarius and Venus, this is like unique. Unique is sexy. Being authentic is sexy. So style trends can lean eclectic, futuristic, or quirky. People will really crave novelty, maybe even new music, new art, new ideas will become really interesting to you. So being different will feel attractive again instead of being like everyone else. Have you noticed like sometimes online lately, like a lot of people or influencers or whoever kind of all, or the celebrities especially, kind of all start to look the same? I think during this time, we're going to start to value more of the differences we have, our own unique, authentic selves. Like what makes us different is going to be what makes us sexy. Am I saying the word sexy too much? But yeah, that's the vibe I'm really picking up on. But just to summarize this, I guess we can say love doesn't have to cage you to be real, and connection doesn't have to look traditional to be meaningful. And some questions you can ask yourself during this time is, where are we clinging instead of evolving? Where are we settling instead of innovating? And are our relationships and values aligned with who we're becoming? All right, so that's our astrology of the week. Next week, I feel like there's a bunch of things going on, transits and planets moving. So we'll talk about that. This section will probably be a bit longer then. But yeah, let's get into your tarot readings. Oops, let's hit the light. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. You're drawn to this beautiful turquoise bracelet here and this deck. Before we get started, I just want to take a quick moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. There was something weird on the screen. I have to click off it. So let's see what's going on this week. Spirit, please give us specifics. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to start actually with this die here. So this has 1 through 9 on it, and I want to see what numerological energy is around you this week. What numerological energy is around group number 1 this week? Ooh, 3. I love 3 energy. So 3 is super fun. It's all about community, collaboration, creativity. So I think you're going to have a lot of connection this week and some fun times. There's a very joyful vibe to 3 energy. I'm just gonna put it in here. Beautiful. And turquoise brings a lot of healing and protective energy as well. We'll see if that ties in any way. But also I feel like it could just be that blue color. The blue energy goes with 3 energy in terms of communication. All right, let's see. Okay, Spirit, what is the main theme or the main thing going on this week? And we have the 7 of Cups. Beautiful. I feel like you're really dreaming big. You're really dreaming big. I feel like you've really expanded your perspective in some sense, and you're open and willing to new possibilities, bigger possibilities here. Let's get another card to pair with this. Can you expand on the 7 of Cups, please, Spirit? the King of Cups. Look at all this cup energy. Yeah, and that 3 energy. There's so much creative energy here with you. But you are feeling really good emotionally, intuitively. No matter what's going on in life, like this week, you're just like feeling good. Even if there's chaos around you or something, you're like able just to like keep a calm perspective. It's like, wow, I feel like maybe you guys have been doing a lot of healing work. I don't know, but like your nervous system's so regulated, you're feeling good, you're feeling inspired. And I think you're really stepping into something creative here. There could be some of you could be a water sign or dealing with the water sign. Some the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I almost feel like there's this energy of like mastering or like stepping into mastery in some sort of creative skill or choosing something you want to master in to learn. Now I'm thinking like 3 of Pentacles energy. Like maybe you're deciding you want to learn some new skill or do some new thing or work on some intuitive or psychic skills. You're definitely very intuitive this week. Okay. Let's get another card to go. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man here. I feel like there's something reemerging from your past. Like maybe an old dream you used to have that definitely seems to have to do with creativity, perhaps. But you could be going back to that, like realizing it is a possibility for me. Because maybe when you were younger, you were told not to, you couldn't make money being creative, or maybe you were taught to kind of push away your psychic abilities. That happens very often with psychic, sensitive children. And I feel like there's something awakening within you. I feel like you guys have done inner work, reflection, and I think there's going to be some sort of psychic ability coming online or some creative skill or gift you didn't even really realize you have really coming through. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, so you might have this energy like this week of like really wanting to like diving deep into something, like really like getting into some passion of yours, or like a new, and it seems like a newer passion, or you're rediscovering an old passion. But you're just feeling very creatively inspired, very lit up by something. Hmm. Let's see, what is a blessing coming this week, Spirit, for group number 1? The Hierophant. And the Tower is on the bottom. So this is blessing energy, right? So the Tower in a blessing sense, this is enlightenment, sudden insight. Sudden insight in with the Hierophant. This is like a connection to spirit, a connection to above. So I think you are getting sent to you some crazy download, some crazy intuition or insight from your higher self, from the universe, whatever it is you believe in, that is going to really shift your life. This is huge, huge enlightenment. This could be like how to overcome some situation or problem you've been facing, or what path to take, or maybe this is a sudden online or sudden like psychic abilities coming online, or creative abilities, like we were saying. It's just gonna like happen suddenly, and you're gonna get this insight, this awakening, like, and this connection to spirit, like that I feel like you haven't experienced before. Wow. This is very interesting. Let's get one card for any potential challenge. We have the Empress. Okay, there's going to be some resistance you have. You're going to be a little resistant to step into this creative, intuitive, like feminine side of yourself, no matter what you identify as. We have both, right? And you're being really called to step into your psychic gifts, your creative gifts, your intuitive abilities. And there's going to be a little bit of resistance to fully embody that energy. But you know what? I feel like by the end of the week, when Venus, the ruler of the Empress, enters Aquarius, I feel like you're going to really step into your own unique abilities and just own it. You're going to own it, and it's going to be so beautiful. So, yeah, stepping into new things or owning our gifts or really acknowledging that we are gifted, I can definitely see how that would bring up a little bit resistance. But you are really having some shocking realization of some gift. Like maybe this is like just literally being like super clairvoyant, or a medium, or you just naturally take up like all of a sudden astrology really makes sense to you, or like you're like, oh my god, I want to take up drawing or painting or something like that. Like it's something definitely to do with creativity and intuition, which I think are very intertwined. Let's get a card for guidance now. Guidance do you have? But you see all these major arcanas? This is huge. This is gonna like shift your life path. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is guidance, right? So this is releasing the anxiety, releasing the resistance, releasing the fear to be who you truly are and to step into your power. Whether something happened in childhood with the Six of Cups in reverse, or maybe, well, it definitely probably happened in past lifetimes. I think for all of us, really, we have some sort of witch wound or something like we were really in our power. We were maybe like medicine women or men or healers in some sense in past lifetimes, and because of our gifts, we were prosecuted or and who know even worse, And I think that still lingers in a lot of us, if not all of us, and we could be truly afraid to step into our power. But this is like the week, by the end of the week, you're really going to step through that fear and embody your true gifts, your true psychic creative abilities here. Really start to trust your intuition. And the more you practice using it and doing that, the less scary, the less fear, the more you'll trust yourself. So that's another piece of advice or some guidance coming through, is to lean into it, to spend time with that energy, like learning these gifts, using them. It'll get easier and easier and less scary. Or, again, maybe not even scary, that might not be the right word, but you'll trust yourself more. What else, Spirit, for group number 1? Seventh house partnerships. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Opposition, push and pull. And then I love this. And then we have Libra harmonizer. Okay, so those of you who have been having some push and pull, literally like some issues, some opposition within relationships, within partnerships here, this Libra energy is coming to bring balance and harmonize these connections. Oh, I even see heal here. Yeah, there's healing and harmony coming within partnerships this week. It's another thing that we see happening for group number 1. Which makes sense too, that we have other people showing up, because we have a lot of energy of you, but this is separate than your like psychic beautiful gifts coming online or getting stronger. The 3 energy too, we have that element of fun and connection with others. So I think your relationships are really going well this week. Tell us more. House and karma. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck to clarify or get more information here. But maybe some of the issues, maybe they're family stuff or homes or people you live with. Oh, I love it. On the bottom, we have single, sexy, and successful. Okay, this is very specific, but some of you, if you've been living at home or in a living situation you don't love, but you've been working really hard to improve it, to move, or whatever you've been doing is paying off. And I think a lot of you're stepping to this phase of life where now soon, or maybe even this week, or at least you're going to start planning it, right? Where you're going to be able to afford a better living situation. You're going to be able to move out or improve your home. Maybe so you might be putting work into your house or to your apartment or wherever you live, into your bedroom this week. Yeah, with the Hierophant and the Tower, these are for the blessing. Again, don't worry about the Tower here. You don't really ever have to worry about it. I just want to clarify there. But the Hierophant could have to do with commitment. So maybe there's a sudden, shocking change within your commitment in like within your living situation, but it's a blessing. So maybe you're gonna, there's gonna be some improvement there. But like spirit wants you to know, like you're really looking good, you're feeling good, and there's a lot like there's a lot of blow up energy coming to you, but success as well. There's like this energy of you really stepping into your authentic self, into your beautiful gifts that's really going to pay off. hmm And with karma too, that's making me think of like the past lifetime stuff we were talking about. I feel like in this lifetime, it's time for you to shine with your gifts, with your psychic creative gifts. And maybe you're going to be able to work from home. Maybe even this week, you're going to be spending time at home. You can be, working on yourself and on your gifts. And maybe you could even be starting like an online business, or if it's not even a business, like maybe it's just like an online account where you share things like YouTube, TikTok, or something like that. I'm seeing a lot of things just from these few cards here. Oh, interesting. Okay. And as with any general reading, collective reading, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. You can kind of use your intuition to see how it applies, how the messages apply to your situation too. Right, spirit. What else is going on? We have fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah, this could also be like, that resourcefulness, like maybe there's some insight on how you can improve your business. Ooh, and then on the bottom we have compliments from an admirer. Yeah, I'm saying you're looking good. And I love this. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. We definitely see that your intuition is very strong. Now we have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Maybe this is you, or there's some relationship that's highlighted this week with a woman. Let's get a card. What can you tell us more about the dark woman? And again, with general readings, we can kind of, the gender doesn't always fit for everyone. It could be masculine or non-binary, or in the features don't have to necessarily be dark either. It's a person card. What is this dealing with a woman? What is this about? You are highly thought of. Oh, so there's a woman that really, or a person at least, but for most of you, a woman that really highly thinks of you, that really admires you. Maybe they're going to be the one that's complimenting you. But just know, Spirit wants you to know you have so much love and support from others at this time. And especially if you're making changes, like the more you step into yourself, I feel like Spirit wants you guys to know this. The more you follow your own unique path, the more you accept your unique abilities and gifts, your own unique look, all these things, that like you might be afraid to do that, but once you truly step into who you are and let yourself shine bright in that way, you're going to attract you people who truly admire you and love you for you. And those people are in your energy this week. Beautiful. Okay. Now, again, you have the 3 energy is your number this week. So maybe you guys will start seeing 3s a lot, but either way, that energy, that frequency is around you. And now let's get your affirmation of the week. What affirmation would be useful for group number 1 to state throughout the week, Spirit? Okay. I am grateful for this body, this mind, this soul. Yes, because you are uniquely you. It's like you're accepting yourself for who you are, loving yourself, and it's going to shift your whole life for the better. I'm grateful for this body, this mind, this soul. I love this. You can screenshot this, write it down, so you can say it throughout the week if it's resonating. You can say it with me now. I am grateful for this body, this mind, this soul. Let's read the message here. Your body allows you to get up every morning and live. Your mind allows you to feel alive, and your soul is the one that allows you to have meaningful connection. Give thanks to them daily. All right, now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head, a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Let go. Oh, wow. And look on the bottom. Choose a new direction. Let go. Choose a new direction. So it seems like what you're inquiring about, use your intuition to see how this answers your specific question, but there might be a specific outcome that Spirit's calling you to let go of and be open to new possibilities. That kind of comes back to our Seven of Cup energy. Be open to new possibilities. Because in the unknown is where you truly step into your power, and that's what's really coming through this reading. Trust your intuition. It will guide you in the right direction. This is definitely a powerful week to work on your intuition. Go within. All right. Group number 1, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. That really helps me out, lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype this video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, there's a link in the description and pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You're drawn to this bracelet here on this deck. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. We're going to start off and see what numerological energy frequency is around you this week, as a theme this week. Wow, the same as group number 1. We have 3 energy, which is beautiful. 3 is all about creativity, communication, joy, connection. So, and also since you were drawn to this bracelet here, I just feel like there's a lot to be grateful for. And you're definitely being called to step into a gratitude practice. So what blessing bracelets are is you're supposed to name 4 different blessings each time you put it on and just think about how grateful you are for each thing. So I should say 4 things you're grateful for. And it said, like they say that, then I think they say a year, but they are saying in the future, then it's about to change in such a beautiful way. I don't know, but either way, I just feel like this is a week to celebrate blessings, to step into gratitude, to have fun, to connect with others. This is really beautiful energy. So let's see how that relates to your actual reading. Spirit, tell us more. So what is the main thing going on this week for group number 2? Oh my gosh, 7 of Cups. This is so interesting. This was the first card in a different deck that showed up for group number 1 as well. Let's get another card to go with it. I have this feeling that your message is still different, though, in a way. You have the 3 energy, the 7 of Cup energy. But really, I feel like, wow, and see, the seas are parting here. I feel like obstacles are being cleared. Obstacles are being cleared for you, and more options are coming into your reality. More opportunities. And then we have the Devil reversed. Yes, literally obstacles are being cleared this week. You're being released of this devil energy. These fears, these problems, these issues are being cleared. Wow. And that's going to lead you, wow, to new beginnings, new opportunities here. Things that you've been literally manifesting Your manifestations are coming in because there's something being released here, being cleared out of the way. And this is going to be so great that you're going to be so joyful and celebrating so much, so grateful. This is something, maybe some of you guys already have this practice where you say you're grateful for things you don't even have yet. Like, I'm so grateful for all the abundance and the money, or just even being grateful for the money you have now, even if it's not a lot, or the relationships you have now. But it's like, whatever you've been doing, it's really working. Mindfulness practices, manifestation work, whatever that, especially gratitude practices are really helping you out at this time. You are releasing something big, some obstacle, and it's something pretty major with this major arcana, by releasing this, by clearing this obstacle, you are stepping into this new beginning, one with more joy and ease, more peace, more abundance, more success. Oh my gosh. So much happiness here. Wow, so there's a new beginning on an emotional level that's bringing you so much happiness and peace. It's like a huge weight is being lifted off your shoulders. A huge weight. Something you've been wishing for. And it's not clear to me exactly what this is because I think it's going to be very different for each of you. But what you're going to know, it's what seemed like the devil in your eyes, like something that's been so troubling, that's causing a lot of stress and fear. It's being cleared. The way through is being shown this week. You're starting on a new path without that obstacle, without that problem. The road is clear for your manifestations to come in, and you are about to feel so emotionally fulfilled. There's something starting this week that's long-term happiness. Like, it's not just fleeting. With the Ace of Cups coming out with the Ten of Cups, this isn't just fleeting good emotion. This is long-term, so much emotional fulfillment. For some of you, there really could be a new relationship coming in. This could just be your own way of being. You're releasing maybe bad habits, fears, toxic relationships. It can be so many things, but it was something that was weighing you down heavily. And you're just feeling this renewal of faith, this renewal of love and hope. And you're feeling so much better and so happy and just excited for the future. And it's just really raising your vibration and your frequency, and it's magnetizing opportunities and things to you, and we're really leading you to so much fulfillment in life. Wow. What is a potential challenge this week? We have the Prince of Discs as a potential challenge. This could be, so this is like the the Prince. No, this is a Knight, the Knight of Pentacles. So could have to do with an earth sign. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you know what I see is you're just so excited and you're feeling so good. You're going to want things to go at an even faster pace. But the Knight of Pentacles takes things slow. It's like slow but steady, like wins the race kind of thing. Because you're going to have so much energy and enthusiasm and excitement because you're being freed of something and you're headed towards newness. And the Spirit's like, you're just going to want to do so much at once and get so much at once and do all the, but spirits want you to just take it one step at a time and enjoy where you're at now. You really are going somewhere, and you're going to have so much abundance, so much love, whatever it is you desire. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. And I think just good stuff's going to start happening more and more, and you're just going to want more, even more and more. And spirits like, just value what you have now, enjoy, and just know it's all coming. There's so much abundance on its way to you. Wow. Okay, any guidance you have for group number 2 for the week ahead? We have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like Spirit, there's so much good going on, a lot of happy energy and excitement and all of that. And I feel like Spirit has this guidance not to lose your spiritual practice on the way. Maybe just because it seems like things are definitely going well and you're seeing results. But I feel like make time for yourself every day still. I think that's really important. A lot of you might be having a busier life starting now. You're entering a new phase of life. Maybe there's relationships you're entering or jobs you're entering, things and friends coming into your life. I think that you're going to have more responsibilities, but in a good way. But Spirit's giving you some guidance to still always connect with yourself. Spend some time with your journal and prayer, gratitude. So just some advice coming through, not to lose that, because I think it's really important and it's really gotten you to where you are now. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we're, we're pretty much centered. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Okay, let's get some more cards out for you. What deck should we use? Okay. Don't ask more. What's going on? Vesta. I like this card needs to go in the center here. Faith. Your faith, your belief, your gratitude, your practice is what is drawing in these amazing things to you. Your faith that everything will work out. Your faith that you're going to go places, even sticking with things when they've been tough. That's part of what's clearing the way here. You didn't give up. And your spirit guides are really proud of you. And they're asking you to maintain that faith. Because maybe going into this week, maybe there's some people questioning it, like, will this ever get better? The answer is yes, but Spirit wants you to believe and have hope, have faith, because it is all working out for you. Have Libra energy, harmonizer. Okay. So you could be a Libra or dealing with a Libra, but I really feel like harmony is coming, peace and harmony is coming into your life. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have water, flow. Beautiful. So the water signs are coming up too. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We didn't talk about the other astrology that was coming through the tarot cards. So we had Capricorn energy. We have Uranus energy with the Fool. So that's Aquarius. We did talk about the Earth signs, more Virgo coming through, but Libra. But what you're really doing is you're in flow here. You're like getting into a flow state. And the way you do that really is, having that faith, belief, happiness, joy in what you do, which I see will. Yeah, it's like things are just really flowing like into your life as well. Your manifestations are flowing into your life. I feel like you're feeling really in a great place emotionally with this water energy coming through. There's more flow and balance and harmony within your relationships, within your life in general. Things are all balancing out for you. And I think that, there's this water separating here. This is really, I think it's connected. I'm getting this message like there used to be, it seemed like a huge, like an ocean of problems, just like, it just seemed like, how am I ever going to cross this or surpass this or overcome this? But again, the seas are dividing here and there's a clear path forward. And now, there's something really connected to that. Like maybe there was a sea of emotions, like a lot of sadness or loneliness, fears. I think that really could have been what that devil energy is. That's what's being cleared. And you're stepping into this place where you have this ultimate faith in yourself and life, this renewal of love, renewal of energy, like just happiness and just excitement and hope with life. Yeah, it's all connected here, this water energy. You're stepping into such a beautiful emotional place of self-love and belief, and it's really bringing everything into balance in your life, raising your frequency, your vibration. Like, it keeps coming through. Okay, what else, Spirit? Wow. Okay, this is confirmed with the Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups. A lot of you, your soulmate. You could be meeting your soulmate. That's what's coming through this week. On the bottom of the deck, we have Priest. Someone who is also, on the healing journey, the spiritual journey, or at least you really connect with on a soul level. Your soulmate and in love, your soul job, your soul friendships, your soul family. You're really stepping into that. For some of you, maybe this is confirmation you've met this person, or that they're really what you're magnetizing to you at this time. Let's get one more of these. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Your twin flame, your soulmate, is in your orbit right now, in your energy, and a lot of you will be meeting them this week, especially when you open your heart, let go of those fears or those walls we put up, which I think a lot of you have been doing that. Let your emotions, slow your heart open. You are drawing forth your person. They are in your energy at this time. A lot of you are meeting them this week, or you're meeting them very soon, but we are talking about the week ahead, so I really do think you guys are. You're Out of all the cards in the deck, we got soulmate and twin flame. You're about to meet your person. And again, this could show up in multiple ways, but I think for most of you, especially as singles here, this is romantic. But it doesn't have to be. This can really be like a soul client, a soul job, soul family here, but also that love, your other half. Wow. Okay, let's get some attention. Tell us more, please. A goal-oriented person. You're going to reach your target this week. Is your goal to meet your person or to get that job? And then this is what you're overcoming too. Okay, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. You're releasing that this week. You're healing that with a harmonizer here. You're coming out the other side. For those of you who have been feeling depressed, the Ace of Cups is like a renewal, like here, overcoming depression and sadness. Oh my God, I split the deck and what I see a long journey, either physical or mental, which is mental for a lot of us here, will leave you wiser at the end. You're coming out the other side of a hard time. The way through here, we have an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. There's so much spiritual growth here. And I think now, maybe you've had issues with relationships or connecting with others for a while, but it's because you were still healing, and now your heart is ready. I feel like your heart chakra is open. You're ready to bring forth to you that true soulmate connection. And I like how this came out with material and spiritual. So for a few of you, again, this is like soulmate job, like something you love doing that brings you wealth. Maybe it's both for some of you too. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Wow. Oh, there's one card that was left on the table. Protection from a powerful friend. Yeah, you are so safe and so protected. I feel like that's your spirit guide saying they're with you, they love you, they protect you. They're always looking out for you. All right. So again, your number energy this week is the 3. So some of you might be seeing 333 or 33 a lot. Either way, you'll be experiencing that frequency. Now let's get your affirmation of the week. Spirit, what affirmation would be helpful for group number 2 to state throughout the week? My body is powerful and knows how to heal itself. Oh, and this other one was falling out too. I feel like this one was coming out too, so I just felt called to call it. Life is full of love, and I find it wherever I go. This is beautiful. I feel like this is you guys stepping into your authentic self, loving yourself, healing yourself inside and out, like emotionally and physically here. And now, you're ready. You're seeing things in a more positive way. Ace of Cups energy. Life is full of love, and I find it everywhere I go. So these are both beautiful. You can screenshot these Write them down if you want to say them throughout the week, maybe just one of them or both of them. But I'm going to say them each again right now if you want to say them with me, starting with the first card we pulled. My body is powerful and knows how to heal itself. Life is full of love, and I find it everywhere I go. Your body is designed to function in unity. If you get cut, your body heals the wound. Your body will always choose to heal itself and has unlimited power to do so. This is great. So I think there's another thing coming, like those, not even just emotional, people who have had physical ailments. I feel like you're feeling really great. There's healing happening that way this week as well. But you experience what you choose to direct your attention towards. If you want to experience more love, concentrate on loving yourself first. Oh, I love that message. All right. And now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? You're going in the right direction. Oh, and look, do you guys see that card just fell out? Yes. I mean, that sounded like a yes anyways. But yes, you're going in the right direction. Your answer is yes. Beautiful reading. All right. Group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, that helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype this video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. And like I stated in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining membership, there's the link in the description and a pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. You're drawn to this carnelian bracelet here and this deck. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's this week ahead like for group number 3? We're going to start seeing what numerological energy is around you. What frequency? Tell us about the week ahead. Wow, 3. Okay, collectively, 3 energy for each and every group. We got 3, and 3 is a beautiful energy. 3 is all about creativity, connection, joy, community, communication. There's so much beautiful energy around 3. So expect a week of, moments of joy and connection with others. I'm really getting you. We're drawn to this carnelian, which could bring a lot of passion. So passion within relationships, but also, creatively, like maybe just getting really into your work or into a hobby this week. You have this heart here, so maybe some passion and love. Let's see what the tarot brings out today. Okay. Spirit, what is like the main thing going on that you want group number 3 to know about? We have the 3 of Scrolls, which is like the 3 of Swords in reverse. So upright, that could talk about heartbreak, but in reverse, maybe we're coming out the other side of a hard time. Maybe there has been some heartbreak or some troubled times or anxiety, but with this, it's showing that you've healed. You are healing and you are feeling better. I think you're ready to open up your heart again. Perhaps you're ready to connect with others, have fun. You're feeling joy again this week. More joy than you have been feeling. Let's get another card to go with this 3 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, what is this about? Yeah, there could have been some sadness going on about maybe something not working out or not getting the results you wanted in some way. But now I think you're opening your mind and realizing that there are other opportunities out there, other ways to getting what you want. Or let's see, tell us more, please. The Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're seeing like things on the positive side. Wow, these two cards, yeah, in reverse are showing you're coming from a period of grief or sadness or heartbreak, and you're coming out the other side. You're seeing that there are opportunities. Literally, it's like this card was what I was just saying. It's like if in the Rider-Waite-Smith Five of Cups, you see like two cups that are still full behind them, and he's looking at the cups that have spilled. So it's saying now you're looking at what opportunities, what good things you do have around me, what good there is left. Like it's not all bad. You're moving on from grief, from loss, from sadness. Yeah. Then we have the Queen of Stones in reverse, all these reversals. So I think we'll check the crookedness and well, hopefully it's not crooked. We'll check how everything looks in the camera in a minute. So yes, I think there's something here. Maybe there has been with these pentacles in reverse. Maybe something hasn't been working out financially or with your career. This could have to be with a relationship as well. I feel like and there was a period of time recently where you focused on maybe the loss of that, or maybe you were feeling uninspired. You know, the artiste here, like maybe you were feeling like you were in a creative block, you're in a slump because you know you're in this sad energy. You're coming out the other side now, and I feel like you're feeling very inspired. Well, I see on the bottom here the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're connecting with your inner child. That's a lot of three energy in a way. Like you're connecting with your inner child, you're having fun, you're experiencing joy again, you're finding fun and creative things. You're getting your groove back. Is what I'm getting. You're getting your groove back in some area. Okay, tell us more, please, Sarah. Strength. Wow, you're really overcoming something. I think there was some sort of mental block or emotional thing going on, and you've overcome it. You've been doing the inner work, the mindfulness work. Maybe some of you have literally been doing inner child work, and that's really helpful. Or that maybe that's something you're diving into this week, and Spirit's totally supportive of that because it's really working and helping you in so many ways. You're getting that creative spark. You're really in a good place emotionally, physically, mentally. Yeah, whatever has been troubling you, you're coming out the other side. That's this main message. Okay, let's get a card for blessings here. No, that seems like a major blessing. I want to ask specifically. Oh, okay. The healer. It's serious here. You guys are healing. You're coming out the other side of a hard time. You are healed. You are feeling really good. And a lot of you guys are healers in a way too. A lot of you are setting off on like a new life path perhaps, or a new purpose or something here where you share your gifts and skills, your past experiences to help heal others. That's a big energy coming through. But also you are healing. Oh my gosh. What guidance, what advice do you have for group number 3 this week? We have the Moon in reverse. Okay, I feel like this message is being really drilled in right now, but upright, a lot of times the Moon can talk about being in a low emotional state or being deep in our emotions, kind of being in the dark, you know. In reverse, it's like I'm seeing the Sun card, pretty much. I'm seeing like happiness, success, joy, vitality, good health, like after a struggle, you know, success after a struggle, like things are coming to light, you're coming to light, your emotions, you know, like are in a good place, overcoming any mental struggles, emotional struggles that you've been going through. This is a week of healing, feeling energized. Yeah, a lot of you're gonna have a lot more energy. Whether this is physical, emotional, mental, spiritually, all of the above, because we do have some of the pentacles in reverse. There could have been some physical ailments as well. You're overcoming it. You're stepping it. You know, not only have you inner strength, but your physical strength. You're feeling really good this week. But it seems like for most of you, this is on an emotional level. So yeah, we know that you're healing and you're feeling good inside. Let's see with the oracle cards what else is going on this week. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what else is going on? Or if you want to expand on this, that's fine. But you're feeling joy, you're feeling creative, you're feeling good. That is the main message. We want to get some more, please. Wow, the moon connect. Okay, you're going to feel very connected to others. There's going to be that makes sense with the three energy too. You're going to be connected with others, hanging out with others. Find like you could be people that are already in your life or new relationships coming in, but you're really spending time with others and having a really great time this week. So for astrology signs that have come through so far, we have Earth energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Leo energy. And then we have the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. We have Charclo, divination. Wow. Okay. With the moon and divination coming out here, I feel like your intuition is very heightened this week. I feel like you're just feeling in a better state. So I feel like it's easier for you to connect to your intuition. I feel like you've always been, empathic, intuitive, but you're going through some stuff, where it's harder to connect, especially if there's anxiety or fears or things going on in our life. It could be harder to differentiate, the anxiety versus the intuition versus the downloads. But you are really feeling connected to your higher self, to spirit this week. I think you're getting a lot of intuitive messages, and you're feeling, yeah, some of you could be really stepping into your spiritual gifts, especially when it comes to divination. Maybe some of you are going to deepen your practice or start practicing divination. So this, could be many ways. Maybe, you're a tarot reader yourself, or you're starting to do that. On the bottom of the deck, we have Aquarius. So if you watch the intro, this week Venus is going into Aquarius, and I think that energy is very is affecting you very much. I feel like you're shifting your values, or your relationships are shifting. Rebel. I feel like you're just feeling more comfortable to step in who you truly are. And you guys are healers, you're empaths, you're intuitives, you're psychics. I feel like that can show up in so many different ways, how your work, but I feel like you're just, with this Venus and Aquarius energy coming through, you're feeling more comfortable to be who you truly are. And you could be developing some non-traditional relationships here. Like maybe you literally are going to find a moon circle, or find people to do divination with, or to practice, like just, do non-traditional fun things. Aquarius is a very social sign too. Talks about the collective. So you're just feeling very connected to people this week. You're finding people who, you can relate to, you feel comfortable with, can have fun with. You can talk about weird things with, like do divination with. Tell us more about this week, Ahem. Awakening, well, yeah. A lot of you guys are coming, maybe you were going through a dark night of the soul, which can happen after a spiritual awakening. Well, for those of you who have, you're definitely coming out the other side. But also, I think this awakening is coming through to show that you guys really, through your awakening, your spiritual journey, your spiritual gifts are really coming online. You're seeing things from a different perspective. And a lot of you are going to feel like you want to switch gears and be a healer in some way. Incorporate that into your life. That's feeling like that's part of your path, to connect with others, to heal others, help others on their spiritual journey as well. There's so many ways that could show up. Let's see. Wow, real love. You're drawn to this heart. Maybe some of you guys have been really like doing divination or spiritual practices to draw in love. And I feel like maybe you guys have really been healing yourself and practicing more self-love and self-care. And you're in this better emotional place now. With all that, keep saying that you're in a good emotional place. And now you are ready to attract real love to you. You're ready. And maybe spirit might be saying, like, maybe it didn't happen yet, but it's because you had your own healing stuff to do. But now you are ready to open your heart and draw in real love. Some of you guys could be meeting this person this week, or but they're definitely in your orbit, in your energy here. Maybe some of you are just realizing someone you're already connected to is the real deal. High honor. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of respect coming your way too. Some of you are being recognized for your work this week, for how you show up in the world. People are admiring you and your strength and how far you've come. So this could even be like getting, recognized at work and getting some award or at the very least recognition for what the effort you've been putting in. But maybe there's a raise or promotion or a job coming through for some of you. But honor and respect is coming this week for you. Like the more you step into your authenticity, the more love you're bringing your way, the more honor, respect, abundance. Yeah, it's like you're leveling up on your spiritual journey. You went through the hard time of shedding things with that Black Night of the Soul, and now you're ready to step into your soul purpose, your soul mate relationship, your soul path here. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And on the bottom of the deck here, we have getting together with friends. Yes, a confirmation. This is a week of connecting with others. Successful outcomes to your problem. Yeah, so with keys, I always think doorways opening for you, new opportunities. But you're going to overcome whatever you've been dealing with. Mm-hmm. This card's coming up, but we have this one, beware of greed, and then some, yeah, okay. I felt the urge to pull this card from the deck because I think it has to go with this. Someone working against you behind your back, beware of greed. Yeah, I think you guys are really stepping into a place where you're doing really well in life. Like you're drawing forth love and abundance, and there might be people around you that kind of giving you some evil eye, some stink eye and stuff. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are protected here and you are very keen and discerning with this fox energy showing up. And it might be time, maybe something that you've been dealing with is with this awakening is realizing you no longer are aligned with certain relationships or certain things in your life. Maybe people are going to want to take, like, beware of greed. I think you guys are empathic, beautiful souls, you're shining bright. Maybe people want to just siphon your energy in a way, whether they're not really conscious of it usually. But with these cards, yeah, just protect your energy, use discernment with who you spend time with. And I think that's been a part of your journey. So I think you're already aware of this, but Spirit wants to remind you. You will have loyal, beautiful relationships, this week that you're connecting with, but there might just be some encounter here where someone's a little jealous or, just giving you a little evil eye or like just wanting to take from your beautiful aura and energy that you are exuding this week. It's like you're doing better. You're overcoming some hardships. And it's like someone in your life is like projecting because they're not in the place they want to be. So you might just want to separate from that energy or at least, protect yourself from it. I think you guys have come so far in your spiritual path, you know how to do that and you'll be okay. But Spirit wanted to bring that up for a reason. Some of you. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. We're at the point. Yeah, let's now draw an affirmation. So just to reiterate, the energy, the new like angel number energy around you. You may be seeing like 333, but you definitely have 3 energy in your aura, in your energy, in your frequency this week. Let's see what affirmation would be helpful for you to work with this week. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. Beautiful. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. So you guys can screenshot this or write it down. So if it's resonating, you can state it throughout the week. You can say it with me now. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. Look, we have someone just jumping off. It's kind of like Fool energy. Be willing to step into the unknown, step into the world, try new things, meet new people. But let's see what it says in the back here. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take 3 deep breaths and calmly repeat this affirmation. Try also looking into a mirror. Oh, that's some helpful guidance. Okay. So, we're going through changes in our life, maybe putting ourselves out there, going after new relationships, maybe even new jobs, maybe having conversations with people we need to have. You will be successful in what you do, but if you feel overwhelmed or nervous, do some breath work. Take 3 deep breaths and repeat the affirmation. I embrace the rhythm of life and let it unfold. Beautiful. All right, and we're at the point of your reading, the end, where we are going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. All right, pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Get more information. And then on the bottom it says listen to your intuition. Okay, yeah, seek more information and follow your intuition. And I feel like this is Spirit saying, like, when you need to make decisions this week, go within or seek reputable sources. Don't ask people for advice that aren't where you want to be, or that you don't fully trust. Like, they might say something, I don't think they are evil people, but like they might be like, oh, that's dumb, or they might give you advice that isn't great for you, and because they've never been where you want to be. Maybe they haven't been in healthy relationships and you have a relationship question, or they don't have the money you have, whatever it is. Be discerning with who you get information from or who you ask questions for, and also always go within. How do you feel about it? Listen to your intuition and get more information about, okay, and use your intuition now to see how these relate to your specific question. All right, group number 3, that concludes your weekly reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, that really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype this video if it's an option. Leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. And like I stated in the intro, if you are interested in a private reading or joining memberships, there'll be a link in the description and pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.